Hey guys, welcome back to another State Your Case podcast here on PPN. So today, Trey and I are here with special guest and head basketball coach, Mr. Pierce. Mr. Pierce, say hi.
Hello everybody, PPN, Freeport High School. Good to be here.
All right, so today we're going to be talking some basketball with Mr. Pierce. Pierce, what was the tournament you guys had this weekend?
Well, it was the Manny's Pizza Round Ball Classic. It was, I think, a good time overall, a successful tournament, especially because we came out 3-0 and took the trophy home.
So how long has this tournament been going on?
This is the second year. Last year it got shortened because of the weather. We went 2-0 in the tournament last year, but didn't get to play Byron, who ended up winning the tournament because of some tiebreakers. So it was good to get to play everybody this year and come out on top.
So kind of dive into the tournament. What were some highlights for you?
Well, it was fun. We had some unique things take place. Everybody got to play because a couple of the games got out of reach at the end. We had some guys get some baskets that don't normally have the opportunity. Logan, in particular, put on a little bit of a show. And by show, I don't necessarily mean showing out, but he certainly stole the show there for a while. We had to ice down his elbow after the game. The number of shots he got up was a little hard on the elbow, so that was fun. We had some dunks. We also had some failed dunks. Well, a failed dunk. Devin is 0 for 2 in his career on dunks. Not a surprise considering I've only seen him dunk once in my life. Anyways, it was a lot of fun. Had a good time.
So you guys have another tournament coming up this weekend, correct?
No, just a big conference game coming up against Boylan on Friday. Then we go to Rock Falls on Saturday for kind of a rivalry game. Two teams that beat us last year, and we're looking to get them back this year.
So talk about this big conference game this Friday. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, Boylan's tied for the lead in the conference, a team that we know we can play tough, but we've got to find a way to get over the hump on the home floor and beat them. We haven't beat them for a few years. I've had some chances recently, but not quite good enough to get it done, so we're hoping that this is the time.
All right, so what are you guys looking like in conference right now? What's your record?
Well, we're 2-4 in conference. It's a tight conference race. Everybody has at least 2 losses. So we still have time to make a move. We're behind a couple games in conference because of a couple of reschedules. So we have more games left than everybody else in the conference. So that means we have more opportunity to make a move towards the top tier teams.
So heading into postseason, it still might be a while away. I'm not sure, but what are going to be your keys to success to make it far?
Without a question, finding consistency. Every game we have stretches where we're really good, and we tend to have stretches where we're really bad. And I'm sure most high school teams are dealing with that same situation, but that's going to make the difference for us. And it starts this Friday night. If we could play 4 good quarters, we're going to have a chance to win. But if we have 1 or 2 bad quarters, it's just not going to happen. And so that's kind of where we are right now.
All right, so obviously I'm assuming you're a big NBA fan.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed the NBA. Don't watch as much of it right now during the high school season, but pretty well informed as to what's going on around the league.
So I'm going to hand it over to Trey, and Trey is going to kind of walk us through this.
So for our State Your Case part of this podcast, usually we will have a statement or something, and you have to come up with your case and defend it. So the question for today is Damian Lillard still underrated?
All right, well, let me state my case. Damian Lillard is underrated and will continue to be underrated unless one of 2 things take place. 1, he moves out of Portland, goes to a bigger market team, or 2, wins an NBA championship. And I personally don't think either one of those things are going to happen, so I think he will finish out his career being an underrated player.
Well, all right.
All right, guys, so there you have it. We just had another episode of the State Your Case podcast here on PPN with myself, Trey, and our special guest for today, Mr. Pierce.
That's me. Appreciate it, guys.